Greetings, YouTube. It's your favorite DM Fish Suit here with episode 19 of our Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign. We are live right now on Twitch. You can see people typing dirty stuff in the chat right there. You could be part of this. We stream this live on my Twitch channel. Link in the description below every other Monday. So you can go check us out there live. I appreciate all the subscriptions on YouTube, the follows on Twitch. Without further ado, I don't know what these crazy cats are going to be up to, so let's go hang out with them. Alrighty. How's everybody doing? Okay, great.
Good.
Good.
I didn't want to be the first one to chime in.
Zundab, digging the glasses. Have you always worn glasses? Have I just not noticed your glasses?
Yeah, always been on my face, born with them.
Wow.
No, I've kind of worn them off and on, but it's better for me to wear them. I just get lazy sometimes.
Jackson, how's it feel to be the only person on the stream now that doesn't wear glasses?
Oh, I have glasses.
Okay, could you throw them on real quick for us, please? What if they were
I'm
like
supposed to use them.
star
Like if I try to look at
sunglasses?
if I look at my computer screen up close, it's going to give me a aneurysm.
All right, good. All right.
One of us.
Okay. Have you? Real question for the party. As a party, have you guys ever been involved in a combat? When's the last time we had combat? Can you remember? What's the last thing you fought?
Oh,
I thought you meant in real life, like.
Soon have you ever engaged in mortal combat with another man or woman?
Yeah, and then I spent 6 years in the can.
Yeah, Sunflower, you got it. It was the Yetis. That's the last thing you guys fought was the Yetis, which seems like, I don't know, in game time, probably like 2 days ago. In real life, like 4 months ago.
Yeah, Kyn'dar has been studying the Yeti language ever since.
You only threw the Yetis in because we hadn't had a combat in so long, too.
It's true. I gave you the I put the Yetis in because I was like, oh well. And honestly, I wanted to just let you guys take your characters out for a level 3 spin because you guys
We just leveled up.
Since then, I feel like nothing has happened. Would you guys say that's about right? Nothing. Certainly, nothing happened in the last session.
yeah, nothing.
I feel like everything happened in the last. I mean, you guys got some what I'm gonna call side quests, right? Like you got some info. Let's put it that way. What was the main piece of info you guys got last time that you remember?
That looking into a missing eye is super creepy.
That's right. What was Yeah, you found yourself a new friend. What was your new friend's name?
1 second, I have it written down. Helen Trollbane. Helene.
Let's see how close we go. Yeah, her name is spelled Hlyn. Hlin. Yeah, Hlyn Trollbane. So yeah, you met Hlyn, and what does she have to say?
She wants us to find a killer. Apparently, somebody's been murdering the people that are skipping out on the sacrifices from the 3 large towns. And she thinks that it is Suffolk.
That's right, Suffolk Caltro. I followed Torgs for a 10 day as it moved from town to town. Quite the devious little enterprise, but that's not my concern. What struck me is how comfortable Suffolk Caltro looked in this weather. No coat, no scarf, no gloves. It was like the cold couldn't touch him. Kiss of the Frostmaiden indeed. Those were Hlyn's words. And what, do you guys remember any of the intel about Torgs, this traveling merchant caravan? You guys were had spent some time searching for some info about this caravan. What did you discover?
They sell fenced goods. People don't like them because they get the fenced goods from one town and sell them to another.
Yep. Yeah, kind of notorious. Like they wouldn't even be let in Bryn Shander. They just would set up outside one of the gates, set up cell out there. And then I think that you guys also discovered that they might have been in Bryn Shander like fairly recently, and they had headed down the east way towards East Haven. Does that gel with what you guys remember? All right, so. Yep. And not to forget that we just had the sacrifice happen here as well. Like yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was the day, so the festivities have died down, or, it's kind of back to life as normal at this point. But you guys left off. We had a little cutscene with a disturbing scene. Of course, your characters don't have access to that information. You as players have it for, just drama purposes, but your characters wouldn't have any indication of what was happening to Danica Greysteel. And if you want to know what's happening to Danica Greysteel, you can watch the last episode on YouTube. !YouTube in chat. But we ended last time with... oops. Oh no, what have I done? I broke it. There we go. With that. And you guys, as a party, were chilling at the North Look. I think in a lot of ways, like, kind of trying to figure out what to do. And we'll get to that in a second. But as we sit at the North Look, our heroes are sitting at a table near the hearth. And the whole party looks a little worse for wear. This time it's not the battles that they've waged with their weapons and magic, but instead it's the weight of the plight of 10 towns seems to have settled squarely on their shoulders. We pan across the bar. Snow can be seen falling out of the large frosted window near the front door. A man walks a little too close to Old Bitey, who springs to life and sings his familiar song. Jordy chuckles. Scrampsax fills a dirty mug from the tap behind the bar. The brown ale sloshes out clumsily onto the bar as he hands it across to a patron. He looks across at another man saddled up to the bar. What are you having? We're suddenly transported to another place, another time, and another bar. Water, says Kyn'dar, uninterested. He's several years younger than we know him. His beard, no longer full and shaggy, is instead a closely cropped goatee. He seems nervous and scans the bar. We see the interior of the bar now, much livelier than the North Look. Barmaids filter through a large and raucous crowd. It's hard to discern any individual voices in the mostly full tavern. The camera spins back to Kyn'dar, sipping his water at the bar. His eyes dart to the door whenever it opens. Finally, he realizes how anxious he's become. Quiet your mind, he says into the glass as he takes another sip. Just then the door swings open and a human man of small stature walks through the door. He's wearing a stained brown poncho and has a red bandana around his neck. His facial hair, a meticulously kempt beard, betrays the rest of his ensemble. A disguise? He spots Kyn'dar at the bar. The red fucking devil of Mirabar. The rumors are true, he chuckles. Kyn'dar looks unamused. Relax, my friend. I mean no harm. But to be called out by a tiefling here in Mirabar, I'm at quite a loss. Allow me to introduce myself. You were looking for the best miner in Mirabar, and you found him. Name's Grim. Kyn'dar frowns, then sighs. Might as well get this business over with. He looks around the tavern again, eyeing some rowdy patrons at a nearby table. The festival's tonight. No work in the mines for a few days after this, the man explains, seeing Kyn'dar's trepidation. Satisfied with enough with the answer, Kyn'dar reaches into his inner coat pocket and pulls out an object. We see Grim's face literally and figuratively light up as Kyn'dar holds the stone out for a closer look. Grim reaches out and Kyn'dar instinctively pulls the figure away. I ain't taking it from you in a busy fucking tavern, mate, Grim chides, and Kyn'dar relents. With some difficulty, he hands the stone to Grim. As Grim examines the carving, we see a very uncomfortable Kyn'dar. He looks like he's either about to scream or pass out. His eyes grow a little wilder with each second as we see him actively trying to employ any number of mental tricks to melt back into his calm state. Finally, he can take no more and abruptly grabs the stone from Grimm's hands. I am 1,000% certain about this, but first, there's the not so small matter of my fee. You don't go asking about a man around town and then have no prize for him when he appears, do you? Kyn'dar narrows his eyes and a small pouch appears from within his jacket, floats through the air, and lands with a thud on the bar. Gold coins spill out onto the beer-stained wood. Well then, says Grim, I am of the opinion, and my opinion goes for a lot here in Mirabar, my friend, that what you have there is an owlbear. He howls with laughter and slaps Kyn'dar on the shoulder. Kyn'dar's eyes narrow again, and his hand clasps the owlbear figure in his hand so tightly that the blue-lighted emits begins to glow through his skin. I'm kidding, my friend, Grim explains, cutting his laughter short after seeing Kyn'dar's fury. Not a stone at all. Ivory. Kyn'dar looks confused. Far south, along a lake called the Lake of Steam, there is a type of elephant which produces this exquisite ivory. You'll want to visit the Isle of Arnok, which is likely where this was created. Kyn'dar visibly calms down. Arnok, Lake of Steam. Anything else you can tell me? I have a great deal I can tell you, friend, but about your trinket, that's where you'll find the answers. Thank you for your help. Kyn'dar pushes his stool out and stands. Not even staying for the feast? Come on, have a few drinks, they're on me. I've just come into some money, Grim laughs, scooping the pouch up off the bar. Kyn'dar smiles for the first time. I think it's time to put some distance between myself and Mirabar. Good day. And with that, he pushes past a group of miners just making their way into the bar and disappears out the door. When Kyn'dar leaves, Grim's expression immediately changes. He frowns and scans the tavern. Tucking the pouch into his pocket, he makes his way past the bar and up the stairs to a plain hallway lined with doors. Walking to one, he seems to steel himself, takes a deep breath, and knocks 3 times in quick succession, and then twice slowly. He listens at the door, swallows, and then he opens the door. What did the tiefling want? Croaks a female voice from the darkness. Just as you suspected, he has one of the 8. What does he know? Grim nervously. Not much, I think. He's about to take a very long, very inconvenient trip. He thinks it's an elephant ivory. What of the power? Does he wield the power? Yes, but he only knows parlor tricks. It hasn't matured yet. Very well. Then there is still time. Ready us for Icewind Dale. Of course, but we won't be ready to leave until after the festivities, though. Grim looks somewhat hopeful. Enjoy your evening then, Grimlock. We leave at first light. Erythrin awaits. Grim ambles back down to the bar. The trip and subsequent stay in Icewind Dale was not something he was hoping to have to deal with for some time, but happier thoughts, a pouch of gold to spend the night on the night of festivities. Boys, you'd better save some of that mead for me. Hey, Grim, you don't want this Mirabar swill. Let me get you the real stuff here. A burly man takes a flask from his satchel. Direct from Goodmead. Where the fuck is Goodmead? It's some dump in Icewind Dale, says the burly man. The kind of place where you go when everything in your life has gone to complete shit. On this, we pan to a table just behind Grim and the burly miner. The laughter from their table washes over the lone figure at the table, a dwarf. We see him from above, rubbing hands on his trousers. We see blood on his pants, and then we see the dwarf's face. Kyn'dar Froth. He is sweating and nervous, and his eyes are darting around the tavern. He looks down at the bloodstains on his pants and sees another drop of blood in his beard. Goodmead, the sentiment washes over the nervous dwarf. The kind of place where you go when everything else in your life has gone to complete shit. We see Kyn'dar's face now, slowly. Eyes darting nervously. The flesh suddenly turns cold, gray, and icy blue. And now we see Kyn'dar Froth frozen on the top of a maypole above the town square in Bryn Shander. Fiend! And here we are at the North Look. I imagine like a bird, like pecking at Shandar's frozen eyeball. You know, he's up there, like pecking at his corpse. Had you guys decided at the end of last episode what you guys wanted to do?
No.
There's like 4 different threads right now that you guys could
Mhm.
unravel. I was complaining to Vlora earlier, like, God, I'm so nervous about what you guys are gonna do. I don't have any idea. You have, as by my calculations, you have at least 3 good options right now for what you could do. But I'll pretty much leave it up to you, and you guys can, discuss the merits of those options. I think option 1 was just to try to track down Torgs. Option 2 is you have this loose thread from Targus, where you know from having dealt with Shandar that the town speaker of Targus, which is a really big and powerful town, is involved in some way with the Zentarum. And then just generally like the depth of how far the Zentarum have penetrated 10 towns, Icewind Dale. Like, you don't really know that at all either. And that's been a big concern for you guys, even in your dealings with the town speaker here in Bryn Shander, where you're like, oh, we don't know. She could be part of this. So you guys are at the North Look. No sign of Danica Greysteel. And I'll leave it up to you. What would you guys like to do?
What time of day is it? So early?
Yeah, I think it's still pretty early. You guys haven't, like, I think you just got your long rest, right? And you're just kind of, yeah, this is a new day, so it's fairly early. I think you guys were just having breakfast.
Well, they have all day breakfast, so
Yeah, it's that's true. That's true.
we ate breakfast, fell asleep, and then now eating breakfast.
Well, not a Northlook, home of the all-day breakfast. I'm Scram Sacks.
If we're taking some time, I'd like to have a conversation with Jordy about what we saw the night before. I didn't sleep very well last night, Jordy.
No, you never can after that.
I've never seen people willingly give up their lives for something like that. I mean, people fight and they die in wars, but just giving up your life and nothing happening?
I wouldn't say it's giving up. They're not given much choice. Either they get thrown on the pole or they get killed in their home.
But all of these people, they're here and they don't do anything.
I know it's not something I really understood, but never had the power to do anything myself without getting myself killed or someone else.
I know I said we shouldn't interfere, but I had to say something.
I understand. A lot of people disagree, but are afraid to speak up. Because if you live here, then you put a target on your back, which apparently someone has been finding those targets.
Yeah,
Don't know. Hmm.
Oh, Bitey goes off again.
He's happy for a second, then he goes and he's sad again.
Yeah, all right. Fuck. All right, everything is shit.
I mean, I think it'd be helpful to find Danica. At least she's trying to find something to stop this. So no more people have to give up their lives.
I agree. Her way is probably the best way. The scientific way, I suppose. You can't really argue against it if she finds it to be true that there is no point to these sacrifices. There will be a hard time arguing against it. But since she is trying to, that might be why we can't find her. Maybe someone else is on to her trying to find out.
Yeah, so you
Especially
guys, it's interesting like how few people you've met in your adventures that are really trying to like put an end to this in some way, right? Like, yeah, they're the towns are doing these sacrifices, but you guys all know that's kind of BS. Like, that's not doing anything. You know that. Danica's the only one who came up to you and was like, "I think I might have some ideas." Nobody else has really even gone that far, and Danica's not even from 10 Towns.
That's probably why everyone else is doing it just to survive, basically. And they don't have the resources to do anything either.
But like, plus, how long has it been going on for?
2 years?
2 years, yeah.
So it still might be kind of like new enough where people are like, I don't know what to do at all. So like, just like, so like,
Mm-hmm.
people are still trying to settle into like whatever this life is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
I think that's like super apt too, Zunes, because like the people of 10 Towns are long suffering anyway, you know, and so this is like just another in the list of things that we're having to suffer through by living in this unforgiving land or whatever, you know. It's just kind of like
Right.
part and parcel. Um, so I think the day before this, you gave some. You sent Frank home, right? Frank's on his way back to Goodmead. You had talked to
Yep.
the dude at the Black Iron Blades, and he's gonna. As soon as he gets his stuff, he's gonna try to fence it for you south. So you might be looking at a bigger payoff, but it's gonna take some time for that to happen, to get that out of here and sold. But that sounds like it's in processing right now. Do you guys want to discuss as a party what you'd like to do now, or in character, out of character? It makes no difference to me, but gotta move the narrative forward here somehow.
Yeah. So we have like it's East Haven, the pickpocket town that they think Torgs might be at, possibly. There's Targos, which would probably be interesting.
Undoubtedly interesting, and also super close. Remember, Targos is just 2 short hours away from Bryn Shander.
I wish
think-
we knew that like Danica was in charge, because I feel like I'd be like, let's go there, but then at the same time, Cleo's probably like, but I don't want to give her Clyde.
As a player, you're like, I kind of want to like do this part of this and kind of like close this chapter, and then as a character, she's like, I don't give a shit about Danica Greysteel. I never want to see that bitch again. She's gonna take Clyde.
I think the gold from this quest, this 100 gold, would probably help out quite a bit for travel and for other expenses.
I'm down for whatever you guys want to do. If there's like a more majority of one thing over the other.
I think Kyn'dar is kind of connecting a lot of things together and is really thinking of Targus as the most intriguing place. Mainly because there was the coin and everything that led us to believe the Zentarum are in Targus, and then also way back at the beginning when we were at Kelvin's Cairn, we found out that they had expeditions going on there, so there might be just some big network of something being built there. And getting on top of that before it grows too big could be
I didn't even think about that. The expedition might be working with the Drogo we found. And that's how they're able to just make a fortress over there.
and if that's starting to grow a lot of the darker powers in this area, then that could be a big key in stopping a lot of the sacrifices and everything.
That's a good point. Even if we can't go on an expedition, we could talk to the people that have gone on expeditions. Poke around a little bit.
That sounds like a good idea.
What say you, Gusto?
I mean, it's always a good idea to gather more information. Is it something that we're going to be able to act on? Is it just gathering information and then we're moving on to something more attainable? You know, what are our goals? What do we think? What are we trying to accomplish in the short term?
Like out of character or in character? I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I want to figure it all out, so I don't know how to like choose.
I forgot how many options we had. I was
Like-
focused on East Haven, and because that was the very last thing we talked about. And I forgot that there's equally pressing things, as there always is in this campaign.
Yeah, it's so true, Jackson, and not even like I would say those are your two main threads, but you have at least four smaller threads dangling out there, all which have their own things you could easily explore too. I mean, there's just just a brief reminder, right? You have some weird shit happening in both of the Caer Konig and Caer Dineval. Caer Konig is the northern one, right? If I'm right. Caer Konig,
so.
yeah, Caer Konig is the one where you've Thunderwave the store.
Yeah.
Good times.
They're having those thefts, right? And then the town speaker asked you to look into the thefts. But you guys were real busy trying to turn in another quest, and you're like, yeah, we'll come back. You never did. So that's out there, all right? And then in Caer Dineval, there's you don't know much about the thread in Caer Dineval right now, but there's some weird shit happening. Kyn'dar had a strange reaction when you were there. He knows some more information. You just kind of let that slide because again, you guys were busy. So there's another possible thing that you have going on. You have the Dwarf Fortress, which which I feel like you guys were at 6 real life months ago. And that is still hanging out there. And Jackson is losing sleep, guys. He's a college student. He needs his rest, and he's up late thinking about this. He's Dwergar out in the middle of Kelvin's cairn.
I feel like it's connected.
I think that's probably a good guess.
I think
that's just all connected for me.
The thief could be working with that caravan, the Torgs.
So,
yeah.
I think that everything evil in this town has something to do with this underground layer that we just stumbled across.
Still don't know what
That's why
Sunblight is. Sunblight.
That's right, the Sunblight.
No idea. You got a dupe under there?
You also have a fucking broken Dell laptop in a bag somewhere.
Gotta go find. Gotta go find the Geek Squad.
Yeah, no kidding.
They don't even repair those anymore.
All right. Well, so it sounds like Targus. Is this what I'm hearing from the group? You guys would like to beat feet, head over to Targus? Jordy Kyn'dar, why don't you guys give me a history check, please?
Can I also ask something about the little backstory or little cutscene at the beginning?
Of course.
What happened? Like when Kyn'dar went to that Isle of Arnak, did he find elephant ivory in the Lake of Steam, or was that like all just
First of all, Ali, thank you so much for the 25 months, dude. Really appreciate that resub. What's going on, Ali? Second of all, you'll have to stay tuned and keep watching Rime Time on twitch.tv/fish as more and more of Kyn'dar's backstory reveals itself.
Does Kyn'dar remember that stuff?
Yeah, you should remember it's your character.
Or you know someone that does.
What happened when, yeah, right? Okay, well, so in correct fashion, even though Jordy has lived his entire life in 10 towns, he knows nothing about Targus after having rolled a 9 there. What was your roll, Zund?
I had a 19.
Why, yes, in fact, a 19. You've heard quite a few things about Targus. Sitting in the corner of the Northlook for your first, couple of months here, Kyn'dar, just soaking in, hearing all the information. We've talked about some of this before, but we'll go over it again. Like Bryn Shander, Targus is encircled by a wooden wall, which helps to protect the town against orcs and other threats from the wilderness. The wall actually extends out onto the lake, creating a more safe harbor for the town's boats. Orl's winter has frozen the lake and the harbor, and many of the boats are trapped in the ice. So it's been, it's hit Targus just as hard as some of the other places. Almost all the towns in Icewind Dale, of course, make their living off the lake, but nowhere is that fact more evident than Targus. This is the biggest fleet, the biggest town besides Bryn Shander, the biggest industry, the most knucklehead trout that are caught of any town. It's Targus. Targus has as much power really as Bryn Shander in a lot of ways. And that comes with the power of the town speaker. Is rivals that the power of Bryn Shander's speaker, and the military might in Targus rivals Bryn Shander. They could muster up the largest independent army in 10 towns, basically. And the heraldry, you say? Why, the heraldry is a single-sailed black ship on a light blue field, representing the town's pride and its fishing fleet. That's what you know about Targus. Jordy's like, yeah, they got a wall. Then Kyn'dar has all this other information.
They got boats. Some fish.
All right. Sorry, Sunflower's having some internet issues, but
Sorry, I
she'll
can
be
hear
back.
everything and you can hear me. I'm trying to get my camera and my everything this whole entire time has been really fussy. So it's just having a moment, I think.
Yeah,
but
no worries.
It's coming back. So you guys gonna keep talking. I'm sorry.
Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in?
By Google Chrome.
Also, you guys know that you would know from the 19 there, Zund, that Targus is another town that makes humanoid sacrifices to Oral. I think you guys had already maybe found that out.
Yeah, and that's a good segue into what I think I want to do.
Okay.
So would I know what their method is of how they decide who they're going to sacrifice?
In Targus?
Yeah.
Yes. In Targus, actually, unlike in Bryn Shander, they tie these people up right in town. In Targus, they actually tie them up outside of town. And in Targus, it's only one person that is sacrificed, not 4.
And is it like a lottery, like the same?
Yeah, similar
system?
concept. It might not be executed in the exact same way, but it's a pretty similar concept where the walls of Targus are closed like Bryn Shander's are, and everybody's, if you're in, you're in, and if you're in the lottery.
Got it. And would I know where they're at in their cycle right now?
Yeah, it's actually always done on the full moon, so they just had their sacrifice as well. It would have happened at the same night as it happened here in Bryn Shander.
Okay. Yeah, so then I'll tell the group that and say I think now is the best time to go to.
You roll up to
a town
Targus, they're
this.
like, all right, here's your ticket. You're in the lottery. You're like, fuck, son of a bitch.
Oh, you got one from Bryn Shander? That one works here too.
I wouldn't have anybody to give a fake name to.
Oh yeah, I'm Jordy.
No, no.
Jordy's like,
Wait, that's my name.
The only thing that's really keeping us here is we haven't seen Danica around since we got back.
Okay, maybe we should just ask the bartender one more time if he's seen or heard anything. and then we'll go. And I give Clyde a potato chip, and then we'll go.
He just holds it like a, like a steering wheel, so big. Eats the corner of it.
Mhm.
You go up to Scramsack. Scramsack's like, listen, I know you're really looking for your friend here, but you've been in the bar the entire time since the last time you asked. If I see her, I'll be sure to tell her, like, you're friends of Jordy's, you're friends of mine, Long live the king, right, Jordy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. So I guess off to Targos then?
Is that where we want to go?
That's where it sounded like everybody was. Unless I was.
So our
Okay.
two big choices are Targus or going after the roaming caravan. How about we do a raise of hands? Everybody for Targus?
I honestly don't care either way. I don't know. I'm down for either.
Raise your hand then.
Okay.
Yeah, Kyn'dar's raising his hand.
All right, and then Caravan. All right. Oh, it's Caravan. I was expecting Targus. All right. So the Caravan, you heard from the East Gate guards. Who's was it? How did you guys get these guards to talk to you? There was some interesting thing that you did where these guards were like your best buds and you're playing cards with them or something, right?
Go ahead, whiskey or some sort of liquor.
So easy.
Oh, it was the booze I stole from behind the bar.
That's right.
uh,
So they had seen this caravan, this traveling company, and they said that they were heading down the East Wing. They think towards East Haven. All right. So anything else in Bryn Shander before you guys hit the road?
Hell no. Get me out of this place.
Out of Bryn Shander, you go, guys. Make your way down to the town square. You guys get one last look at the popsicle of Shandar froth. The poles. The guys are starting to pull the poles down, pull the whole stage apart, store it away for another month until the next full moon. Make your way towards the east gates and out back onto the Eastway. This is a road that you guys are pretty familiar with at this point. You've been on the Eastway quite a few times. Let's go out to the main map of Icewind Dale. We'll take a look at that. It's a big old map. All the gray here, if you're watching on the stream, is stuff that our players can't see yet, but we do have a pretty good idea of what Ten Towns looks like. So they just left Bryn Shander here, heading down the Eastway. You guys make your way, and you 4 or 5 hours on the road. You make your way to that 4-way intersection. You've previously headed south to Goodmead. You've spent a lot of time in Goodmead and Dugan's Hole. And you first headed north through Caer Dineval, Caer Koenig, but you have never continued down the Eastway towards East Haven. What's the marching order on the road here? And how do you guys imagine you're traveling on the road here?
Assume
picture-
Jordy's usually in front.
Kyn'dar's
I
on
think
Clyde's shoulders.
Kyn'dar's
I
on
picture
Clyde.
being like in the middle somewhere.
I'd probably be up there providing light and guidance to Jordy.
And you said Kyn'dar bringing up the rear?
Yeah, Kyn'dar would probably be in the back. He's probably he's kind of pondering, like what if we went the other way? Like it's kind of what's on Kyn'dar's mind, I would think.
Yeah, like
We can still go to Targos.
He's thinking that
you
he's
guys
not.
turn around.
Did I say that out loud?
All right, so you guys get down the Eastway. You cross that path, and the trail starts to become like real craggy and a little like wooded. And you come to a fairly narrow path between a frozen pond and a cliffside, and there's quite a few trees around here. The vegetation's fairly dense, more dense really than you're used to around Icewind Dale. Most of it's just open tundra. This is a little odd. So the party kind of starts to slow down a little bit. In the front, Gusto and Jordy, why don't you guys give me perception checks?
That's a 14 for Gusto.
And, 13 for Jordy.
Okay. You see that there's like some movement in some of the like the trees that are up ahead of you. They're about you have a copse of trees that's about 30-45 feet away from you. Kyn'dar in the back, you are roughly 50 to 60 feet away. Cleo, you're in the middle.
Alright, let's keep an eye on those trees over there. Something seems a little fishy about them. See something moving.
Something moving. Oh no.
Hope you've been
It's-
practicing your Yeti.
You advance.
Can I look for any type of traps that might be set up on the road? Any tripwires or anything that seems like it could be used to trip up people or anything like that?
Sure, give me a survival check.
Oops. I just clicked something on accident. Might have gone to chat.
How dare you?
That's a 12.
Yeah, you don't sense any trap. You don't see any traps. Just kind of fresh snow here.
Well, guess we'll keep going, just being cautious.
Let's go take a look at the map, huh? Boy, maybe I gotta move the map first so we can go take a look at it. You're moving in this direction. This is to East Haven. This is where you saw the movement.
Guess we'll keep to the right.
Yeah. Should
Alright.
me or Gusto head to the back as well, so we don't get so Kyn'dar doesn't get picked off?
Yeah. I'll wait and meet up with Kyn'dar in the back and kind of help us bunch up a little bit.
The buddy system.
Yeah. I guess we'll just continue moving forward.
Okay.
You guys kind of like relayed to us that you saw like a little bit of movement or something, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think the best way to put it right now is their attitude would be like a little bit cautious. Like they're definitely feeling cautious, but they've seen no outward signs of danger.
Yeah. Could just be like a rabbit, or it could be another Yeti. Could be a rabbit Yeti.
Suddenly a rabbit yeti bursts out of the bushes. All right. You show me. You move through this map.
Sorry, my roll 20 is being really funky right now. I'm trying to get it I'm sorry. It won't let me it keeps doing this weird strobe thing at me.
My roll 20 was acting real funky as soon as I booted it up today. I can move your character around if you just want to let me know.
Thank you.
Sunflower,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna refresh it.
Okay.
he moves straight into the trees.
All right. So Cleo climbs into the nearest tree. Is what I'm hearing.
Jordy, why don't you go on ahead? you're a bit more sturdy and can take care of business.
Okay.
Let us know if you see anything from your angle.
Okay, if I see anything, you'll know when it's biting me in the neck.
So I guess we'll hold back a good 20 feet or so from Jordy.
Okay.
Move ahead as he moves ahead.
This is where the party turns and kills Jordy in the middle of the snow.
All right, everybody, roll for
Yep.
initiative on Jordy.
I
Actually,
guess with like
go ahead. Go ahead.
with like Kyn'dar having like dark vision and whatnot, could he like see in that a little bit better maybe? Or
Yeah, you haven't had a roll at this yet, Kyn'dar. So why don't you go ahead now that you're up here and give me a perception check, and Cleo, you can do the same.
Mm.
five.
Yeah,
Kyndar's looking at the trees behind him, like with these trees back here.
You're like, I think that's just the wind. Let's see if Cleo can crush this roll out of the park.
17.
17. Cleo, as you walk
Way more
up,
cautious.
as you walk up behind Kyn'dar and Gusto, you're the last one to enter up here, and nobody has been able to see it. And you look up into those trees, and you're looking, and you suddenly, through like the leaves and the branches of the trees, you see these two bizarre, monstrous looking birds. They have a body that blends the body, a bizarre creature that blends the body and wings of a bird of prey with the head of a stag. It's the strangest feature is its shadow, which appears to be humanoid. The shadow that reflects against the trunk of the tree looks like that of a human. These creatures have been waiting to ambush you in this kind of sort of open area. And then once you see them, they see you. Everybody, roll for initiative.
Oh, God.
Scream! Oh, baby, that's a high roll.
Pack of Jabberwockies in the woods.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Finally, we're getting a little combat going here, Laura. Let's go!
A 22? Really? I wasted a good roll on initiative. I just get my insults ready. Alright.
6.
What did I get? Oh, I got 18.
Get an 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna hack. Oops, what did I do? Oh, boy.
One just combust.
Oh, God. I
Oh,
don't
looks
know
like
what
one of
was
them
that.
died.
I don't know what layer. I just put it on, so we're gonna.
It's down there with the dwarf part now.
All right. There we go. I was trying to show you guys the other bird creature that you couldn't see, because he is going to have a turn too. And boy, oh boy, did I roll well for these guys. So let's have a little party here, friends. Alrighty. Let's talk initiative rolls. Gusto, what are we looking at?
An 8.
Woo! An 8 for Gusto. Oops, I didn't save that. Alrighty, Cleo.
22.
Woo! Okay, that's a real roll right there. What is your bonus to initiative, Cleo?
+4.
+4. Alright, Cleo. Appropriately enough, you see them where the rest of your party failed to see them, and you're going to get to go first. Unless somebody beats a 22. Jordy, what are we looking at for initiative?
I believe it was 18.
18, and what is your initiative bonus?
It's a big old 1.
Alrighty. And finally, Kyn'dar.
6.
A 6! A gentleman's 6. Alrighty. Top of round 1. The roll to identify these creatures is nature, if anybody's interested. That'll be free on your turn. Cleo, top of round 1, what would you like to do?
So you want me to roll nature?
If you want to try to identify these creatures, you get a free chance at a nature roll.
Yeah. But I can still do my other stuff.
Absolutely, you can.
Eight.
Nope. That's not gonna do it.
Well, as I'm trying to figure out what the hell these things are, I'm just chilling with Clyde. I look up and I'm like, oh, guys, and I cast Cloud of Daggers above where they are.
Okay.
Let me see. It's a 60-foot range, so yeah, I don't have to move. So I want to stay where I am and cast Cloud of Daggers on top that tree where they are.
Okay, how big is it?
So it's a 5-foot square.
Okay, so it's gonna be on over
But
one of their
there's-
squares, or over a
Fun.
square.
You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side.
Yeah, so it's a 5-foot square.
Okay. So I'm gonna put it on top of whichever one is gonna attack. Yeah, this guy right here. The guy on the right.
This guy right here.
That guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That guy.
All right, so we'll just
Yeah.
remember. I'll put a little marker. There's your Cloud of Daggers.
And yeah, so I cast that.
All right, and what does that do? If as far as damage?
It's gonna take 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time, or first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Okay. And then you have any movement?
I am just gonna move like up here. Not too. I'm kind of staying a little back right now and do this from a distance
Okay.
until I see what happens.
Alrighty, it is that guy's turn, and he does start his turn in the Cloud of Daggers. So tell me what the save that I have to roll here is. I think I'll get a dex save or something.
Doesn't say there's a save at all.
Okay, so it's
says
just
a creature
damage.
takes 4d4 slashing damage.
So
when it
roll that
does
damn.
that.
I don't think we've rolled 4d4 on the show before.
I haven't. It felt weird. 9.
9 points of damage, not too bad. Alright, 9 points, huh? Alright. Alright, this terrifying, terrible creature takes flight. Scree! In the air, flies down, and then dives down at Jordy.
Of course.
Tries to gore you, Jordy, with his sharp talons. 15 to hit.
Damn it. It's on the dot.
Oh, baby! A couple things are gonna happen. Alrighty, you first of all, from that gore attack, you take low damage. 5 points of 5 points of piercing damage. Thank you so much, GH, for 43 months. But because it hit you with this flying and diving attack, the sheer force of its attack into you, Jordy, causes you to take another an additional 14 points of piercing damage.
That's 19 damage.
Second attack. Natural 2. So the second attack will miss. And then you know what this birdie does? He goes scream, he flies away and gets a free avoidance of your attack of opportunity. Sorry, no attack of opportunity, Jordy. It's your turn, though. What would you like to do? Oh, I'm sorry. It's not your turn. It's not. I put these in the wrong order. It's this guy's turn. This guy, scree! Dive bombs Kyn'dar. 14 on the die. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. Get that bonus damage. Low damage again. That's 5 points of piercing damage from the gore. And the dive attack, again, rocks. 13 points of piercing damage from the dive attack. Second attack.
And in response to that, Kyn'dar's gonna do his Hellish Rebuke, which is a reaction.
Okay.
And that's a response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet that I can see.
Okay.
And so they have to make a dexterity saving throw. And so I'm kind of like just pointing at this thing and trying to shoot out like flames at it.
Okay. Dex save. Not his best save. Actually, not his best save. His worst. A natural 8, so that's going to fail.
And then he will take 3d10 fire damage.
3d10 fire damage. My god. Can I use a +2 on a damage roll? No, only on a d20 roll.
Big money, big money, big money. Ooh.
16 fire damage.
Woof. 16 points of fire damage. I didn't like that.
Oh, it's not Kyn'dar's turn. I was about to say, and he'll also do his nature check now, but never mind.
Alright. Sorry, I had to figure out how much damage that was. Okay, that was a shitload of damage. But you also took a shitload of damage, to be fair.
Yes.
And you got another attack coming at you here, so let's see what I can do on this. Whew, that's a 17 on the die. I'm just going to go ahead and cut to the chase here that Kyn'dar is unconscious and dying. I said the thing.
He said the thing.
And then he goes, scream! He flies away, avoiding any and all attacks of opportunity. Jordy, it's your turn.
Oh, would you look at? It's 25 feet. Well, first, Jordy's not happy. Jordy rages. Jordy mad. He had fucking antler bird come down fucking swanton and bomb him from the fucking woods. He rages and he moves over to this abomination over here. And he attempts to attack with the maul if he can. I assume it's not flying around.
I'm not going to be that cruel to you.
If it is, I'm going right in that frozen pond. Double moving into the frozen pond.
Dive in. Okay.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna use some of these multiple ones.
Okay, all right.
To get them out of my notes here. So that's... Four ones.
All right. Got
So
an extra +4 to this roll.
Alright, so that should be... I'll just roll them all. It'll be easier. So it'd be +10.
Okay.
It probably wouldn't have mattered. It's a 17 on that, so it'd be a 21.
21 hits.
Alright, now for some damage here. Some bludgeoning damage.
Some bludge dam.
Yes, bludge dam. It's a good band name.
Good old bludge dam.
So that's that, and plus my little zealot.
Oh yeah.
My thing. 6 plus 1. So that is 19 damage. Aha, tit for tat.
Okay.
Bird.
Tell me about the types of damage you just hit me with.
The 12 is bludgeoning. The 7 is radiant.
Okay. The radiant damage all went through. The bludgeoning damage, not so fast. It doesn't all get through.
I think that's like a thing actual birds have too. I think their feathers do actually keep them from just getting their bones snapped. So that's cool.
Yes, he was did not take his full damage.
What a nerd.
Okay, it is the last guy's turn here. What do we got?
Don't.
Oh, yeah.
I see him look at me and I immediately clutch Clyde.
I'm kind of liking that. This one swoops down. Scree! Attacks Cleo. Oh, 19 on the die. Let's go. 24 to hit. I'm sorry,
Yes, that hit.
Cleo, will you take a look at your character sheet and tell me if a 24 it's from this terrible bird creature?
Yeah, by a good 10.
Okay, great. Man, I've rolled the same. This is the gore attack is 1d8 plus 3, and I've rolled a 2 every single time I've hit with it. 5 points of piercing damage. And 12 additional points of piercing damage from the dive attack.
I just took 17 points of damage.
You did, and then here comes attack number 2. 15 on the die. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For an additional 10 points of piercing damage.
Alright, well, I'm unconscious. And I didn't realize you were going to kill us during this game.
And then it screes past you just a little bit more. I mean, that's the goal every time, but Gusto, you're up.
You're horrible, you know that?
At least these guys didn't get a surprise round.
I'll see Kyn'dar fall and then see Cleo fall and say,
You run.
get up.
You'll run away? I hear him hearing.
I yell at Cleo, get up, and use a healing word
On Cleo?
on Cleo.
Okay.
6 points of healing.
Oh, don't forget to keep your HP on the stream as well, son.
What? Oh, sorry. I was trying to adjust it on D&D Beyond. Everything was just happening so fast.
Yeah, fine. All right, so you got 6 points. You have 6 HP right now, in any case. All right, Gusto, any movement?
I will
I
then
don't know how to do it.
use a sacred flame.
Oh, the scared flame for all our dyslexics out there.
Yeah, a scared flame on the one that just attacked Cleo.
All right, that is the only one that is undamaged.
It's a DC 13 dex.
13 dex. You already know they got crappy dex. Natural 5.
Oh, he takes 3 points of damage.
All right. The as of yet undamaged one is now damaged. Kyn'dar, I need you to make any movement, Gusto.
I kind of want to. It's hard.
Throw Kyn'dar on the river.
I'm going to move to the other side of Kyn'dar.
Okay. Just to jump over him.
Yeah, because I saw
Leaves him
that.
on the ground. Leaves over.
The other one that attacked Kyn'dar was from that side, and I know I just brought Cleo back up.
Alrighty. Kyn'dar, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
I forgot. What is that?
This is just a straight up D20.
Okay.
10 or better.
You able to add things to that?
You can do your like special bonuses and stuff to that, sure.
Yeah, I'll add my +6 that I got from gift sub to Dubsy.
Okay.
Oh, I was rolling my real life die.
Yeah, I think this is the fight where you need to pull out some of these rolls. I'm completely with you on that.
23.
Yeah, there's one past death save. All right, Cleo, you just took a horrible attack from one of these birds. It is the top of round number 2. Can you believe that? That was round 1. Round 2, Cleo, what would you like to do?
I immediately run to Kyn'dar still how many hit points is he at now?
Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you for the 4
This
gift
goes
subs.
to each one of us, not you though, Fish too. It goes to each one of us, whatever rolls those are.
Okay.
Since you're trying to murder us.
Here, I'll just roll them. First one is going to be first Cleo, the second will be Jordy, the third Vlor, the fourth will be Kyn'dar. Alright, Cleo 2, Jordy 6, Gusto 3, Kyn'dar 4. Thank you, Sunflower.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now what would you like to do?
Add in my notes real quick. Okay, so I'm mad. I'm mad at this stupid thing.
Yeah, you're just knocked
I'm
unconscious.
pissed off.
He just dive bombed
And
you.
what is Kyn'dar, your health situation right now? How
He's
many hit points
unconscious
you
and
at?
dying.
None.
Okay, yeah, so I immediately go to Kyn'dar and I cast level 2 cure wounds on Kyn'dar.
Give that man some heals. Yeah, the Cloud of Daggers would be concentration, so I believe it does go away.
Yeah, it'll go away, but that's fine because I can't move. So it's gonna be 2
Thank you, Vlor.
D8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Okay. Well,
12 points of healing to Kyn'dar, who finds himself in the land of the living again. Anything else you'd like to do, Cleo? Movement?
I imagine Kyn'dar just got handed a nice core water and that just saved him.
Glug.
I picture her wanting to stay close to her people and just keeping close to Kyn'dar. Why can't I move my person? Why?
Maybe make sure you have the select mode on.
I do. Haha. Wait. Still just being stupid.
Where do you want to move?
It's
I can move you.
I just want to move next to Kyn'dar. Just
here?
move me over 1 square. Yep, sure.
Okay. Alrighty, it is the guy that's in combat with Jordy. It's his turn. He's just gonna.
Dukes, you vagabond.
Yeah, he's gonna just two attacks against Jordy. A 16 to hit.
It does hit.
For 5 points of piercing.
So 2?
Yeah.
2 or 3?
It's
Different. 2.
2. And second attack, 18 to hit. Man, I'm just slamming these attacks.
Jeebus.
6 points of piercing.
6. Okay, 3. So 5 total.
And then he fucking flies away. Alrighty, guy number 2, he is gonna swoop down and attack Gusto. There we go. That's what I needed against Gusto. 17 on the dive, Lord. That's a 22 to hit.
Hits.
A couple things are gonna happen. I'm just gonna roll all these d8s all at once.
Okay.
Why are you enjoying murdering us so much tonight?
7 points of piercing damage on the gore, followed by almost max 15 points of piercing damage on the dive attack. Here comes attack number 2.
Before attack number 2,
Mm-hmm.
after taking that damage, Gusto swings around with his shield and hits him
Hits Kyn'dar.
with
Knocks him out again.
Yeah, you know.
Gong!
Hits him with a Wrath of the Storm. Needs to make a DC 13 deck save.
Lord, I already told you that these guys' deck save isn't very good. Natural 8.
For 6 damage.
Alright, what kind of damage is that? Oh, that's magical.
That is lightning damage.
Alright, alright. I'll tell you what, I'd already rolled the second attack. I will let you make the decision, Lord. Would you like me to re-roll that attack or use that attack?
That is up to you.
No,
I don't care.
No,
either
I'm
way.
letting you pick.
Go ahead and use it.
Use it. It was a natural 4, so the second attack will miss.
Nice.
Misses. Let's see where this guy came from. He was, I don't know, here-ish. Yeah, he's got a ton of movement left. And he's just gonna scoot right over there. Jordy, you're up.
Alright, I'm just gonna regroup up here.
Okay. High
And
five,
then
Gusto.
there's no way how I'm hitting one of these fuckers in a tree with an axe. So I'm not going to even bother. So yeah,
Alright.
that's it. I'm sitting there angrily.
Okay. Noted. Alright, this creature is gonna do, I think, what is the most logical thing, and he's gonna dive Cleo.
Yeah, Kyn'dar's gonna mind spike him from his on this attack.
Okay, what does that do?
So it's a reaction and it's a spell, first level spell. And so Kyn'dar is basically trying to psionically pierce through the mind of the attacker, and the target has to succeed on an intelligence saving throw or gain disadvantage on the triggering attack
Woo!
and become vulnerable to psychic damage until the end of my next turn.
I don't
Yeah,
like-
Kyn'dar.
Here's the thing, though, I don't like
Oh
it.
my god, my roll 20 is not working.
I don't like it because my int is the worst. This is my worst save. Natural 18. It's a 17. An adjusted 17.
Yeah, that's
That passes.
passes.
And then nothing happens, right?
Let's see if anything happens on a failure. Nothing happens on a failure.
Okay. Alright, first attack against Cleo. 19 on the
Computers
die.
now.
Cleo does a 24 hit.
Yeah, 24 hits.
How much HP do you have right now?
Literally 6 because I used my cure wounds to heal somebody else. And I did a good deed and then I get murdered.
Alright, you could be standing after this. You are. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh my goodness.
Second attack. This is a big boy.
Oh.
This is a big boy. This is a big boy attack right here. Natural 20.
Okay, you should change dice.
I am using my beautiful blue and gold metal dice tonight. Natural 20, that's going to mean 8, 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage. Cleo is once again unconscious and dying. This little
You just hear
birdie...
health go down.
This little birdie is gonna just do whatever he wants, basically. I have so much movement. Gusto, you're up.
Damn it.
Scream!
Let's see. All right, so the first thing I'll do is
There's like a
throw
jaunty
another-
little tune playing right now, too. The music is like toot 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 toot.
I'll throw another sacred flame out at the one that had just attacked me.
Okay.
That's a 13 dex save.
The dexterity saving throw, natural 18.
Okay, so he doesn't take any damage. So then I will grab my spiritual symbol and say a little prayer to the Storm Lord and have a spiritual weapon, a spear of lightning, show up next to that bird and make an attack.
Sure. Which bird?
The same one that I just tried to attack.
Okay. Sorry. These birds are kind of spread out right now. Okay. And this is just a straight up like a weapon attack, basically, right?
Yeah. Regular weapon attack. I'm gonna use the mace because it.
Is
That's
this
actually
a?
It's actually one more than that. So an 18 instead of a 14.
And
Or
is this
17.
considered a magical weapon for purposes of DR?
It is a magical weapon.
Alrighty, roll your damage, please.
Let's see. 1d8 plus 3 force damage.
Okay, there's a chance here that you kill it. Just throwing it out there. Thought, make it a little interesting here, Vlor. There's a chance that you kill it.
4 damage.
4 points of damage. All right. I hate to spoiler alert, but that was not the roll that you needed in order to kill it. Okay, Gustav. Anything else this turn?
Nope, that's gonna be it.
All right, Kyn'dar, you are alive. You are conscious. You can take a turn for the first time in this combat, I think.
Yeah. What? Vlor, which was the one you just attacked? Was it the one on the top?
Yeah.
Or the one on the top? Okay, so I thought. And are you able to use help as an action to help somebody with their saving throw?
It's a medicine check, and you get to use your bonus to your medicine check to basically give somebody a free death save. And there's no penalty to you. Like, if you try it and fail it, they don't fail a death save, so you can only help, but it is like your action for the turn. So it would be your main action for the turn. You could still do bonus actions and movement. You couldn't cast like a spell that you couldn't normally cast as a bonus action, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So in other words, you can go over and do a medicine check on Cleo. It's a DC 10. If you pass it, then she gets a positive. She gets a pass death save. If you fail it, then nothing happens. You just put your finger in the wound or whatever.
Yum.
You're like, yeah, these are bird scratches.
He has to learn.
Looks like she was scratched by a bird, you guys.
He didn't become so smart by not putting his finger in the stuff.
That hurt.
All right, and then I'm sorry. This is probably because I've started DMing and now I have other ideas of how to play the game a little bit. But can I prepare a Cyanova for when one of them come down and attack?
So you can do a readied action and you can only do one thing. And if that thing doesn't happen, then you've lost your turn. So, but you can say if the bird gets within this range or the range of the spell or whatever, then yeah, you can absolutely say then that's when Kyn'dar is gonna jump into action and cast this spell.
Okay, so can I say that if one of them get within 5 feet of a party, one of our party members, or does it have to be a specific location? Okay.
Nope, yeah.
So when he gets within 5 feet of a party member, I want to cast Cyanova, but from the furthest distance from their party member, so that the radius tries to avoid them.
Sure. And what is your range on that?
It is a 30-foot range.
Okay. So yeah. So basically, the birds get about right here-ish, Kyn'dar, and then that would trigger your cast.
Yeah, I guess if I'm able to see them when they're swooping, coming in for their swoop, then I would do it when they're flying in.
Okay. right. Top of round 3. Cleo, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Thanks, Zune. All right. I guess. Okay. Can I use multiple roll things?
You can add
or...
it. Yeah, you can add them up if you want. Just keep in mind you got to make 3 of these.
3 what?
Well, 3 successful death saves in order to stand back up, or in order to not die.
Oh, I thought you meant like right now.
No. It's just in successive rounds you're gonna have to make 3. So I would say like you're like I was just concerned you're gonna be like I give myself a plus 80 on this roll, and then you have nothing left for the other 2. You know what I mean? Because I've seen a certain character, Floor of the Spark, die like doing that stuff before.
I haven't died.
I'm gonna add my
Azrael died.
D4 to this.
Yeah, that was like semi.
God, I'm like shaking right now. I'm so nervous. This is my second for her, so I'm like really scared that like she's really close to dying if I fail this.
It's clean slate every time you are reconsciousized. So
No, I mean like, wait, but I get 3 fails in total.
No, you get 3 fails during a unconscious event. So
Her unconscious and dying event.
right. So it's a clean slate right now. It's
Whenever
3...
I did the healing word and brought you back up, it cleared it back to 0 fails, 0 passes.
Exactly right.
That's so different in every single campaign that I ever play in. So I just
This
did
one's
not know
this
how
one's
that
the
works
rule.
there.
The way we're playing it
Interesting.
is actually the rules as written.
Oh, and I've had like that in my head as like that's your total. Like if we could play for 2 years, and if you fail 3 times, you're
Laura's
done.
characters would be dead like every other session.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
god, that makes me feel so much better. You have no idea. Okay, all right. I'm gonna add my +4 to this. Hope for the best.
No.
God damn it.
That's a failed death save.
Great.
Alrighty, it is a little birdie. A little birdie told me that he was gonna try to dive bomb and kill the party. So let's resolve that Psi Nova first, because this first little birdie does indeed come down out of the treetops and looks like it's making its way towards everybody's favorite dwarf.
All right, and so yes, so Kyn'dar's reaction now is he's gonna attempt to use his Psi Nova, which means that the creature has to make an intelligence saving throw.
No, these are really bad. Natural 2, that's an adjusted 1. Does that pass, Zund?
Yeah, you pass just barely.
Oh, thank God.
So yeah, on a fail saving throw, they take 1d12 psychic damage and are knocked prone.
Hey, what's going on, Missy? You say and are knocked prone?
And are knocked prone.
Nice.
Oh man, I wish I had my cloud of daggers out because then they can't move and I could just stab them over and over.
7.
Tell you what, this little birdie falls out of the sky. Not only is he prone, but he dead. 1 down, 2 to go.
And can I describe that? What I pictured happening there?
Absolutely, you can. I would love it if
picture
you would do
it
that.
like a bird flying into like a glass window and then plopping down. Essentially, it's just like it was flying and then suddenly it just like hit a wall.
Oh, what?
And just fell.
What
to
if
the
he
ground.
like Zune? What if he like did his Psi Nova and the Psi Nova like froze as a sheet of glass like in front of the birds? Like it comes out of his hand and it just creates this like frozen ice sheet and the bird like smacks into it. That's awesome.
Yeah, something like that. Like almost like a nearly invisible pain was
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and it just
That's amazing.
smashed into it.
Alrighty, 1 bird down. Let me put him in the dumpster. He's dead.
Uh-oh.
We'll flush him.
Really wanted to go beat up
My
that bird
Chrome
while I was
just
on the ground.
crashed.
Everybody's out of order. All right. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, my Chrome just crashed. I'm so sorry.
All right. Second birdie is going to do the exact same thing, though. And he's going to swoop down and dive bomb Jordy. Let's get Jordy unconscious and dying, guys. What do you say?
No. No.
Oh, baby. That's a 15 on the die. A 20 to hit. It's going to roll these d8s all at once. Yellow's going to be slashing. It's 7 points of piercing. with an additional 6 points. Low dive bomb attack. So it's 6 points. 6 total to Jordy.
6, yes. Alright.
Okay, big roll here, big roll.
Second one.
I'm gonna do it in front of chat. I really want to knock Jordy unconscious. Really want to do it, chat. We're gonna roll.
Why?
Second attack.
Put 'em on.
Does a 19 hit?
Does.
Alright, what do I gotta do here? What's your HP at, Jordy? You haven't been updating.
Right now it's well, I was waiting until it's all done.
What's your
Right
current
now it's at
HP?
14, technically 14, and minus 6, so it's at 8 right now.
8. So I have to.
You have to
No,
do
I can't
16.
do it. Can't do it. So, 5 points of piercing damage.
Hell yeah.
So 2 more points of piercing, and it's your turn. Actually, it's not quite your turn because this little birdie's gonna. Let's see, where'd he come from? These guys have so much movement. He's gonna fly.
No, you don't say.
away. All right, Jordy, it's your turn.
No. Oh, that's 25 feet. Do the
Oh,
one
it's
thing
30
I'm good
feet in
at,
the
and-
air, though. So yeah.
Uh,
God, you hate to
like I
see
said,
it.
double move into the lake.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm a roll the bone.
oh, he just laid an egg on you right on your head, Jordy. Oh no, he laid an egg right on your
eats it.
head.
He just eats the whole thing, shell and all. That's how he eats. That's his breakfast normally. I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna use this from the Fine
So
Odds and this
stupid.
from No Nest Games, which I believe just came into the stream, and he subbed, and I really like schmoozed him into giving me the roll. So that's gonna be a plus 6. On
Egg
top
is a
of, I'm pretty
restorative
sure
item
it's
that you
already-
gain 10 HP back.
That's what I was going for. Alright, so this is going to be an extra plus 6 to this roll.
Okay.
I'm getting out like these real old ones
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have. So it's going to be 20.
20 hits. Roll your damage.
See? So 12 bludgeoning again.
Describe this kill, Jordy.
3 radiant. Describe the kill. Oh, he is very pissed with this bird because this is like the second or third time he's been hit by.
Oh, I'm so
So
sorry.
imagine-
Oh, I might have fucked you. I might have fucked you. Tell me the bludgeoning damage on that.
12. So I'm gonna take a guess and say that's actually 6.
Oh, he's not dead. Oh, he's just hung on. I'm so sorry. Jordy's the only one that's affected by that damage resistance, really. But it's fucked you a couple times here. I tell you what, it's gonna be even worse because this bird's gonna dive bomb you, Jordy. Rolling it in chat. First attack. Oh, fuck. All right, second attack. Oh, you avoided it, you son of a bitch. Jordy, you son of a bitch. Alright, he fucking flies away. Alright, Gusto, you're up.
I'm going to. Walk over and give Cleo
A
a
kiss.
cure wounds.
Oh.
At
Shit. Boom.
oh, you know what? I can't. I don't have a cure wounds prepared.
Oh,
But I
no,
can
Gusto.
give a healing word, which is going to be 2d4 plus 3.
Slightly
Cute.
better than a healing potion.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's a big heal.
Oh my. Cleo stands up and I'm just like heavy breathing, I imagine, and Clyde's probably like freaking out. I'm just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
thank you.
Clyde's probably losing it. You have scratches all over your face. Your hair's like all dirty. You've been on the ground. All right, Gusto, anything else this turn, my friend?
Yeah, I'll try to Sacred Flame the one that just took Jordy down.
Okay. He's gonna get a slight boost to his. I guess it's not.
It's
AC.
a deck save.
Okay. Let's see.
Deck save 13.
Let's do it to it. Natural 13, so it's actually gonna pass with a 14.
Okay, no damage.
Alrighty.
And I'll just stand there and try and help protect Cleo and Kyn'dar.
Yeah, it's just quite the scene here. All right, Kyn'dar, it is your turn.
All right. So, how far away are we from these guys? All right, Kyn'dar is going to do a Scion Bolt,
Okay.
which is a cantrip, and he's going to do something interesting here. He's going to cast it on both of them
All right.
using his mentality, a mentality point.
This might be the first time we've used a mentality point here soon.
So that's going to be using Psychofluidity, which is when I cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, I can spend a number of mentality points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in range with the same spell, one mentality point if the spell's a cantrip.
What's the range of the spell?
120 feet.
That sounds good to me, my friend. Let's make it happen.
All right, and so I make a ranged spell attack against the targets, and this is also my first time that I get some bonus out of my Wand of the War Mage, because I get +1 to my spell attack rolls.
Hell yeah.
So that's in addition to my already pretty nice bonus. Is this two separate rolls that I make?
It is.
Okay. So I'll say the first one I'm targeting at the one that's like right by Jordy.
Okay.
And then the second one will be at the further one way. He'll kind of just go hit in that order. Seven and an 18.
Okay, the 7, of course, misses, but what's worse about the 7 is that it was a natural 1. The 18 will hit, so we'll resolve that afterwards, but first we're going to have to try to confirm that fumble. Go ahead and roll your d20 plus 6 to confirm your fumble. Fumble,
24.
Not confirmed, just a miss. Go ahead and roll your damage on the second of these creatures. And give me a nature check, Zune. Let's see if we can knock off, so I can start referring to them as these creatures. Nature's intelligence-based, isn't it? Or is it wisdom?
I think it's intelligence. Stage.
It's a 4.
Yeah, they're birdies. They're birdies.
And that creature in the back will be taking psychic damage. It is a 1.
Oh,
plus 1.
1 point of damage.
But it's 2 because the battle mage wand.
It's to hit.
That's just to the spell attack roll,
that
like
one
to
is
my.
hit. The attack roll. One to the war mage?
Yeah, it's not on the. It's not on the damage roll. It's on the.
Oh, it's the hit. Oh, I thought it was the damage.
No, it's a spell attack roll, so it's to attack. His to attack with the spell. It's a +1.
I thought it gave the I thought it gave damage modifier.
I could be
because
wrong.
Usually nothing else does that.
If anybody's counting, that was a total of 3 natural 1s.
Oh my god, it seemed. I mean, one of them was a d6, though, wasn't it? At least.
That's
Alrighty, it is the. Any movement here, Kyn'dar, or are you just staying put?
Kyn'dar's gonna stay put over here.
Alrighty, it is the top of round 4. Cleo.
Alright, so just to clarify, Jordy is unconscious and dying now?
No, nobody. Everybody's up right now.
Oh my god.
Jordy's
I'm
in the
sorry,
most
okay.
dire spot right now, as far as
I got 6
HP.
health.
6
Also,
health.
I have 6 health and some damage resistance. Because I'm angry.
Do you think I should just give you a cure wounds instead of attacking him, or do you think I should try to attack him and murder him?
I'm pretty sure the thing in front of me is almost dead. Not just because Fish gave it away, but also hit it twice for decent damage. And I think someone else hit it as well.
Oh yeah, are you talking about this dude here? Yeah, I mean, you guys, this dude's in real rough shape.
He's taking the most hits. I think that's the dude that hit that got hit with the daggers at first.
I think it is too.
Okay, you know what? I'm mad because these guys have fucking taken me down so many times, but I can't run to him. I can't reach him, and none of my spells do too much damage. I was gonna stab him, but I can't stab him. Let's see. I just feel like I can't. I just feel like I can't do enough damage to this guy to actually kill him with what I'm able to do right now. Because my Thunder Wave would hit Jordy.
Seems fine.
No, but if I cure wounds Jordy and he has enough HP, then he could take this thing up.
Sure.
I'm gonna go up to what? What's your
If you
thought?
come up and heal me, one of them are probably going to try to attack you.
If I go up to Jordy, say like here, and I heal him, and I wouldn't have any more movement.
Yeah.
But it would be your turn before it would be his turn, so you might be able to murder him.
Mm-mm.
That one would get to go before me.
Yeah,
Like
he does.
crows.
He
And they
does?
don't get opportunity. Yeah, he's that one. This one goes right after you, I think.
Yep.
And then
No,
that-
because I'm hovering it, and the one that I'm hovering is like the one that's up near the sea, like the one right below Cleo.
Yeah, it's this guy next to Jordy that goes next. It's this guy that goes next, and then this guy.
Yeah.
I just been playing him backwards.
Yeah, the one by the lake is the one that almost just killed me.
That's the one that did the flyby. This guy couldn't quite get
Yeah.
away far enough from Jordy. Yeah, so it goes Cleo, then this guy, then Jordy, then this guy.
So I mean, you could heal me, but you'd probably get attacked. But if
That's
I'm
what I don't want right now.
alive, if I'm alive after this one attacks, then I'd probably be able to kill it.
Why don't you give me a nature roll here, Sunflower, while we're
Nature roll?
deciding. Yeah,
Okay.
see if you can identify this creature.
There's like
Maybe-
so many different
get some-
ways I can go.
Maybe get some important information. Although you guys have really seen everything. Jesus fucking Christ. Alrighty.
And that one.
They're birdies.
They're just birdies. I've never seen them before. Okay. Going to... I don't want to do anything that's going to put me in danger. I feel like a Cure Wounds could kind of be wasted right now. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery cantrip. I don't know how close to dead this guy is, but if he's 1d4 within, then maybe I can take him out. The guy that's right by Jordy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the
Worst
save?
case, he has disadvantage.
It's psychic damage.
What's the save?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, not their worst. Natural 4. It's a fail.
Sweet. So then you have disadvantage on your next attack roll
Okay.
that makes before the end of its turn. And then 1d4 damage. Two.
You kill it.
Are you kidding?
Makes-
Really?
Yeah,
Made fun of
you
it.
like made fun of it so hard that it died.
Fuck you.
2
birdie.
down, 1 to go. Party's in pretty rough shape. It's not over. It's not over yet. Anything else here, Cleo?
It's like back up just ever so slightly into these little woods.
Okay. All right, that one's dead. Jordy, it's your turn.
Just Jordy to do. Or he's not happy.
WWJD. What'd you already do?
Tempted to try to throw a hand axe at it, but I feel like even if I hit it, it won't be worth it. So I don't think it would kill it. And I wouldn't have my maul out. Yeah, well. There. Thing's 30 feet away. I don't want to get further away. I'm going to move back. Because I don't want to get even further away from everyone.
Alrighty.
Then I'm going to just roll with whatever happens.
Okay, well, whatever happens is hopefully knocking Gusto conscious. Scream!
Kyn'dar is going to mind spike this attack.
Okay. Remind me what it does. Remind me what it does.
So as a reaction of a friendly creature within 10 feet getting targeted by an attack, I attempt to interrupt the attack, and they have to make an intelligence saving throw or gain disadvantage.
Fail. I failed. It's natural 8. I think that's like the third natural 8 I've rolled on your saving throws.
Yeah, and so it also is vulnerable to psychic damage until the end of my next turn.
Alright, so what happened? Did I lose my attack?
No, it has disadvantage on the triggering attack.
Okay, so disadvantage on this attack. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna add my plus 12 to this roll.
What?
It's plus 12 with disadvantage. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, let me roll all my damage at once here. Eight points of piercing.
I'm down.
And 9 more points of piercing. Gustav is unconscious and dying. Thank you for that plus 12. Pretty sure that was from either Relin or Boom. That was the last big boy that I had, though.
Both y'all suck.
Oh, God, I got one more attack.
Man, if that would have missed, and then I would have gotten the second one. Probably could have survived.
Tell you what, I'm just gonna flip a coin here. 1 Kyn'dar, 2 Jordy. Kyn'dar it is. Uh, 20 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, this is not with this full bonus. That is 10 points of piercing damage. Still up? Oh, he's still up.
Yep.
Alright, and that's... Alright. He is gonna fly... He's got 15 feet of movement left. So he's gonna fly... here and then 10 feet up. So he's 10 feet up in the air right there.
Did he get an attack of opportunity though by being that close
because
to Jordy?
of a feat called Flyby. The bird doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity when it flies out of an enemy's reach. Gusto, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
I'm using the +2 I got from Waffle.
All right.
Gives me a 17.
17 passes. That's a 1 passed save. Kyn'dar, you're up.
Kyn'dar is going to use a Scion Bolt, which is a cantrip. And I can make a ranged spell attack against the target. That's one with the 120 feet.
Yep. Those are my last big numbers, Boom, for my extra bonuses. I can pump up like one more roll real high if I want to.
8.
An 8 misses. Okay. Any movement, Kyn'dar? He's not within range, so he's not gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Kyn'dar's going to use a bonus action here,
Okay.
using Hasten Mind. And so that basically I can change a casting time of 1 action to a bonus action using 2 mentality points. So that'll be the rest of my mentality points.
Okay, and
And
is Hasten Mind itself a bonus action?
No, it's one of my augmentations. It's like
Gotcha. And so that uses your mentality points then?
Right. So
Okay.
I have to use the mentality points to be able to cast.
Gotcha. Okay, and then you open up a bonus action for something that would normally... Okay, very cool.
And so I'm going to recast Scion Bolt and attempt to hit again.
Okay. Kyn'dar's pulling out the stops here, you guys.
And that's a 24.
Yeah, 24 hits.
And so this target is immune, or is vulnerable to psychic damage.
Okay.
And
keep me honest.
this spell's damage increases by 1d4 if I took any damage last round.
Which you did.
So I still roll 1. So I roll 1d10 essentially, or do I roll 1?
Roll the
D6
damage.
and 1d4
Roll
separate?
each damage separately.
Okay, so
It's like so cool.
that's a 2 and a 4 for a total of 6 psychic damage.
All right, and he's vulnerable to psychic damage.
And he's vulnerable.
So he actually takes 9 points of psychic damage. Okay.
12.
It's not doubled, is it? It's just
Pretty sure
1.5?
vulnerable means double.
All right.
No, I'm pretty sure
Look it
it's
up.
doubled.
Look it up. I'll add the extra 3. Okay, Kyn'dar, anything else?
And that would be it. Any damage against a vulnerable creature is doubled.
It's double. Okay, so an extra 3. Thank you. Okay, this is the top of round 5, believe it or not. And Cleo, it's your turn.
I have a question. Okay, wait. So who's unconscious and dying right now?
Just Gusto.
4.
Okay. So I have a question. Was that medicine check thing a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
Full action.
Yeah, so that's like the downside of it, is that you spend your turn doing it, but it also makes a death saving throw like easier, because you get to add your medicine check bonus to it. It's not just a straight d20 roll. That's the
really
risk
want to
reward.
take this thing down right now. I'm debating. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, Floor. I'm gonna use my Pearl of Power to expend one of my spell slots of the 2nd level.
Okay, so you get one of your spell slots back.
I want to cast Cloud of Daggers above where this guy is.
Okay. Raining.
Cool.
Let me...
As a...
Alright, there's a Cloud of Daggers right there.
As a bonus action, I have a question. Am I able
I think
to
that your
give...
Pearl of Power might have been your bonus action. What is the action on that?
I actually think that that's the action there.
The Pearl
No.
of
Using
Power?
using
It
the item,
doesn't-
unless the item says specifically that it's a bonus action.
I don't know.
If that's
Let's
the case,
see.
then I might go a different direction.
Yeah,
if
let's
I misunderstood that.
Yep,
Let's
you can use an action
see.
to regain a spell slot.
But then the spell itself is a different action.
Exactly, yeah. I thought that the
Uh.
Pearl of Power itself was a bonus action, but it's even more than that.
You know what? Fucking damn it. Okay. We just need Floor too much then, because I can't do as much damage. I go over to Floor and I cast level 1 Cure Wounds on Floor. 1d8 plus 4. I also use as my bonus action to give a whatever inspiration to
So Kyn'dar?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's an 11 HP back.
All right.
Thank you.
Good turn. All right, Jordy, you're up.
All right, so I can drop current weapon to use a throw weapon, correct?
Yes.
Drop it. Okay, so Jordy's mad. He fucking throws his maul on the ground, pulls out an axe, and like gets ready to take aim at it.
All right. Thrown improvised weapon? I guess this is
No,
this is meant to
hand
be
axe.
thrown.
It can be a thrown. Yeah.
I take cover.
Just goes up in the air, lodges in Kyn'dar's skull.
Lawn dart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 2 from Bob because I feel like he would approve of this,
I think so.
and then 2 for myself because I approve of this, and also because I just got like a bunch of die this stream, so I might as well.
Just for flavor, I think like Jordy like two hands this thing over top of his head, just like
Yeah.
tomahawk.
I think that's how you're technically supposed to throw an axe.
I think so too, actually.
All right, so do
All right, let's see
regular
it.
hand axe, and that's plus another 4. Oh, that's 11.
It doesn't matter because it's a
Sure,
natural
use more
one.
dice. Oh, it is. Damn.
Roll to confirm your fumble. This could actually hit Kyn'dar. I didn't actually realize that, but it could actually hit Kyn'dar.
I almost got hit earlier with his Scion Bolt. 15.
15 does not confirm. Just a miss, not a fumble. Whoo, Kyn'dar! Saved yourself a haircut there, my friend. Okay, that's just a miss. The axe spins over its head and narrowly avoids Kyn'dar.
I'm
And
thinking
it is...
about the old days of my, when I had a shorter beard. So.
Yeah, your grossly cropped beard. Okay, it is this dude's turn. He continues to fly up in the air for another 20 feet. 20 feet of movement straight up, and then he dive bombs straight down at Kyn'dar. 19 on the die. That's a 24 to hit.
Yep.
What's your max HP, Kyn'dar?
20.
20. I could kill you here.
Jeez.
I could put enough damage down to kill you right here. Well, it's unlikely, but it's possible. Let's do the first gore first.
Like kill?
Yeah, like kill. That's 8 points of piercing damage, middling. Kyn'dar is unconscious and dying. That would take you down. This is all part of the same attack, so this takes you to -6. It took you down to -16. So Kyn'dar is unconscious and dying. You can just take your HP to 0. It only would have mattered if I did your full HP into the negative there on that single attack, which I didn't. But it came close. Came real close. What was your max HP? 20?
Yeah.
So 4 more damage. One of those, I rolled a 3 on one of the damage dice. If I had rolled a 7 or above, Kyn'dar would have been permanently dead. Okay, this is an attack against Jordy. A natural 1. Not a named character. So that will just miss. I used 20. So I have 10 more feet. He's just gonna move here and up. So he's about 5 feet in the air. Oh, and he was in the daggers. I forgot about the daggers. Tell me about the daggers, Sunflower.
The daggers were never cast because
they're
done.
That's right. Okay. Okay. That's his turn, and it is now on to Gusto.
Safe Kyn'dar.
I've had enough of this, so I'm going to use a guiding bolt.
Scream!
And I'm going to use my +3. Thank you, Sunflower. That's a +8.
Uh-oh, I think our dice roller
Or
just
a
froze.
24.
Oh, no, 24 hits.
All right.
What kind of damage does this son of a bitch do?
It's only 4d6
Okay.
radiant damage.
Whatever you just did nothing. It didn't have any dice attached to it. Nope. Remember the thing that I said did nothing? Or you just did the exact same thing again?
Get out of here.
The suspension's
Sure.
I'm just gonna roll on your behalf.
No,
4d6?
no, don't do it. No, it doesn't count. It doesn't
Roll
count.
your
Dice
goddamn
roll.
dice then.
I think
I think the dice roll program might actually be broken.
so. It's your fault.
Let me see if I can roll them. This won't count.
Interference. Red card.
Yeah, I think the dice rolling program just crashed. Let me reboot it.
That's why our rolls a bit. Can we have to start the session over?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to start all over
Start this
again.
combat over. Alright, everyone climbs up in the trees.
Yeah,
You
immediately
come back to
everybody
life, and you come back to
runs
life.
up
Let's
into the
start this
trees.
over.
Alrighty, let's do this. Let's do this.
So you're saying I broke the system?
All right, try now, Floor. Roll your d6. When you rolled your d2, that's whatever you have programmed in for that is not showing dice rolls. So there's like when you do that, it does nothing. When you press that button, it does nothing. I don't know whether that's your fault or the program's fault, but just got to roll the d6.
No, that's my fault.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Nope.
The whole program
Okay.
seems to be down. Got some
One more
dice in
time.
front of you there?
I do. I've got lots of dice in front of me.
That's
I'm gonna use my wonderful gold and black dice
okay.
and a red one. It's 4d6. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 total.
10 points of damage. Alrighty, still
10
kicking.
points of damage.
Still kicking. Speaking of not still kicking, Kyn'dar, give me a death saving throw.
I have a question. Since I have the Bardic Inspiration, do I have to declare that before my roll, or can I wait until after? Since I know like what the hit is.
I'm not sure that you can use Bardic Inspiration on a death save.
It-
Does it say you can, or you good?
It says for saving throws, and a death save is considered a saving throw.
Yeah, alright. I'll allow it.
That's you.
You
yeah.
do have to declare that you're using it, though.
So yeah, I will
You
use the Bardic
declare?
Inspiration.
I
do
declare I will
declare.
be using this inspiration.
In my unconscious state, I
You may have to roll it on the
I
Discord.
feel very inspired.
Unless you have dice there in front of you, Zune, you may have to roll it in the Discord because the dice roller is just down.
Okay. So you trust a real roll
Sure, yeah.
of mine? All right.
Don't trust.
That is a 16 on the die, and I would.
So that
add
does
a
it.
1d6, but that's not necessary. So,
One pass.
I've used the Bardic Inspiration though.
Okay, Cleo, you're up.
All right. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Is this guy? How dead does this guy look?
Give me a
Still
perception check.
kicking? Okay.
Hashtag cheating. Oh, keep rolling natural 20s. Oh, Sunflowers is
Oh,
working
wait.
fine. No, it's yours is working
Wait,
fine.
Is it?
Yeah,
Wait, did it work?
yeah.
Haha! 9.
Yeah, he's pretty rough, but it's hard for you to tell. Yeah, there's one. I don't know. It was just slow, Flora. Everything looks to be working now. And you
Can
roll
I
the
also
same
do
exact
another
damage.
nature check?
Yeah,
I
you can
wanna
try a
see
nature check,
if I
absolutely.
know what these are.
I would love it if somebody would get this so I could show you the artwork and stuff. You guys have failed this roll so, consistently all night. There we go. Yeah, you finally got a good look at one. It was finally close enough to where you could see its plumage. And you know that these creatures are called paratons. Paratons. They look like this. Which is super cool. I love these guys. It's like a deer head almost on this giant eagle body. It's super badass. These guys are total badasses. And with a 16, I mean, you guys have seen these guys full complement at this point, Sunflower. You know that they have damage resistance to most non-magical attacks, and they also have this dive attack thing, and you've also seen them be able to do this flyby move where they don't take attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Paratons.
I'm sorry, I just don't remember. Did you get up or no?
I know, Zund is unconscious and dying.
Okay, cool. I want to go and do that thing that you just talked about, the medicine check thing.
Okay. So just go ahead and roll a medicine check on Kyn'dar. You bend down.
And just to clarify, that'll give him a pass? Or...
Yeah, it's impossible for you to fail it for him. It's just possible for you to give him a free pass.
I thought
and
it
that would be
stabilizes.
A single
You know
medicine
what?
check?
Medicine check is supposed to stabilize.
What's the DC on it? It can't be 10.
It's... I don't know. You can check it real quick.
I'm just gonna
Also-
just cast Cure Wounds anyway, because I have 3 spell slots left of level 1. So I'd
Okay.
rather just do that anyway if that's gonna take a whole action. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Kyn'dar.
Yeah, you're right, Valor. I hate that rule. We'll play it like that though. I hate that rule.
It's so funky. I feel like it's really like either like kind of useless or kind of overpowered. Like
It's OP.
which way-
11.
It's so OP. A single medicine check,
Nice.
DC 10
Yeah,
for a
that-
stabilize, that's OP as fuck.
Alright, Kyn'dar,
Yeah,
you're up.
there's a spell for that.
That's pretty crazy.
11.
An 11 heal on Kyn'dar, not too bad at all.
Oh, that was the heal. That wasn't
No, that's her
Nice.
heal.
No, that was a heal.
She cast
Nice.
she cast a spell instead of doing the medicine check.
sweet. Thank you.
Alrighty. Jordy, you're up. You got no weapon.
Alright. Still angry. Technically, I do. I have another hand axe. Barbarians get 2 of them.
Okay.
Well, I'm not using it. I must come up here next to Kyn'dar. Was
Chop
it
him.
ready in action?
Yeah, you can ready in action.
If it comes within 5 feet to reach, I'm gonna try to grapple it.
Okay. Try to grapple it. God.
Tired of this fucker running away.
Alrighty, I'll tell you what happens is he goes up in the air, prepares another dive bomb. We'll dive bomb you, Jordy, just to make it interesting. So as he gets into range, you reach out and try to grab him.
Yeah, I assumed it would be like, and it would be similar to like a takedown defense. Like he tries to grab it and like pull it to the ground,
Like
so
pin
it
it?
doesn't like hit him into the chest. He tries to like take the momentum and like push it to the ground, so he doesn't like get hit in the chest and just kind of like move him to the ground. I gotta double check the strength con test while raging. I
Yep.
think it's just advantage. I don't think I get any
This is
added
a
modifiers.
strength contest.
Double.
Okay, not the worst roll. My roll was a 15.
Come on, man. 9 and a 12.
Just dives through your arms, and in the process, he attempts to gore you with his claws. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
9 points of piercing.
He's unconscious.
Jordy is unconscious and dying. I don't think I've.
It's 9. 9. He has 9. It's
But he
half.
does more. He does more
Yeah.
after
So
that.
yeah, it's
He does a
he's
solid like
unconscious.
15 more after that. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You're unconscious and dying. That might be the first time this campaign Jordy's been unconscious and dying.
Mm-mm.
No?
You got in the cave of the Vorbeaks. He got knocked out like twice.
Yeah. All right. I get another attack too. Hey, I'm already down here. Might as well
There's no reason why I wanted to grapple him.
check out our friend
Same
Kyn'dar here. Natural 2. Oh, Kyn'dar. All right, let's move up here, and Gusta, you're up.
Let's try and hit him with another guiding
He's
bolt.
got one stinking bird left. This fucking bird.
That's a 12 to hit.
12 misses. Crackles through the air next to the periton. Anything else, Gusta?
So I haven't been moving my spiritual weapon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's like way the fuck over somewhere.
Yeah, it's like over here somewhere.
Yeah, it's like way
from when
up
it
there.
first attacked. I can move it 20
Yeah.
feet. 20 feet closer.
It's
to
been
me.
like 3 rounds since it's attacked. I just say that you had been moving it around. You can move it into this periton attack.
Oh, nice. I'll do that. Then.
Don't ever say that I'm not super generous when you've forgotten something.
Oh, I didn't forget it though. So.
Oh, because I didn't put it on the map. Is that why you're here? Here's your spiritual.
No, I
weapon.
couldn't use it. It was doing other things, so I couldn't move it. But
Oh, you couldn't move it. I thought you were saying that you had forgotten to move it.
no. There was. It takes a bonus action to move it, and I was doing other bonus actions.
Okay, so then no, I'm not going to give you that. I was going to give you that in case, if you were like, oh, I forgot that I had this thing that I wasn't doing. Okay. All right, I would have been a little bit more generous on that, but no, if you just couldn't do it, then you couldn't do it.
No.
Where is your there's your spiritual weapon though? Where would you like it to be?
I mean, that would be as close as I could get it.
There it is.
And that's
It's just a
That's it.
it's just a spinning banana.
Can I move out in front? I'm trying to get this thing to attack me instead of the others, and it doesn't attack me.
Well,
you direct
have
Sunflower
been,
back in.
Oh yeah, you have been in like weird. You have been in like weird spots. Like it's you haven't like this is the most that you've been out in front of the party actually, like this. Okay, Kyn'dar, you're up.
All right. So the last perception check, we couldn't really figure out what like how damaged it was, right?
Right. Yeah, you can do one if you. The last perception check was like a 3 or something.
The 12.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. 1 or 2 successful attacks should do the trick.
All right. Yeah, Kyn'dar will use a Scion Bolt and make a ranged spell attack against it. Oh, all right. 16.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
And it will take 1d6 psychic damage.
Is this one vulnerable to psychic?
I don't think is any.
Not anymore.
Let me
Okay.
just double check. So that'll be 3 psychic damage. I'm just
All right.
double checking that spell. No, it's until the end of my next turn, which I had already taken a turn since.
Okay. Just making sure we're playing it right. All right. Still standing. Anything else here, Kyn'dar?
No.
All right. This is the top of round 6. Cleo, you're up.
All right. Do you guys think I should get Jordy up, or do you guys think I should try and kill it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
Alright. Let's see. I want to see how high up. How high up can Thunderwave go?
Thunderwave is a cast on you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
so
like,
it's wherever
so he-
your character is.
Well, I get that, but I mean, like, how far up? You say he's like flying up.
Oh
in the
yeah,
sky?
he's just like 5 feet above the ground right now.
Okay. Oh my god, Jesse. Right. He's like begging me for dinner.
You can like
I
walk
think.
right up to him. Well, all you have to do, Sunflower, is kill this thing, and then we can end the session, call it a night. I mean,
I know. Oh my god, Jesse, give me just 1 second.
just
please.
kill it, we call it a night. It's, you know.
He's trying to bump my hand into my mouth, so I like can't move myself anywhere. Okay. I'm gonna move myself. Jesse, I'm gonna put you down on the ground for just a minute. Okay. 10, 15. Alright, I'm gonna move like right here. Yeah. And I am going to cast Thunder Wave.
I don't think you're close enough there for Thunderwave.
15 feet.
Yeah, but we've talked about this before. So it's
centered around you.
It's centered around you. So it's like
So
this
it's a
big cube around you.
So how far do I need to go?
It's every square around you, but that's it. There.
So can I go here?
That's what you need to go there. Yeah, because you're under the tree. He's flying under the tree, so you're like running after him. Okay, Thunderwave is a dex save.
Yes. Oh no. Constitution
save.
saving throw.
Boy, I've had to roll all kinds of saves for this guy. I've rolled every save, I think, except for maybe a wisdom and a charisma save. Every other save you guys have had me roll. Okay, con save. Failed.
Like
I
you
failed.
failed or okay.
Natural 6.
2d8 thunder damage.
Oh, rocks. 14 points of damage. Cleo scratched, bleeding. Clyde is just like cowering behind you as you run up to this Periton. So tired of this fight, which has gone on for ages compared to other fights your party has been in. You just run up to this thing, throw your arms out, and just this electrical activity and just this wave of pure energy emanates from your body, and it just tears through this bird. We're talking just poof of feathers as it disintegrates and dies.
That's the most damage that Cleo's actually ever done to somebody. 14.
It's dead. You're out of combat. Congratulations, everybody. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks. Thank you, guys.